Well, sitting here in the union office here, it's about 2 o'clock, and I'm waiting for the receipts. I wait for the payroll, and that secretary treasurer just left. I'm here by myself. Yep. So, just waiting. One kind of walked out. So, but tonight at 7:30, I'll be doing a report about what's going on in our union. So make sure you check your email. I sent a registration link for you, and I think I might put it online too to register. It's a closed Zoom account, but it's so sad that right here in this building, it is said that when I'm representing members, it's nonsense. Yeah, so the question when I brought up that, how is it that members can't request me to represent them, and you want us to stop saying that? And I'm not going to stop saying that. The president doesn't want to get any emails from anybody anymore about you wanting me to represent you, especially if you're not in my department. But of course, she sends people who are not in my department to represent people in my department. In fact, some of the people who were represented by in the shop by Kathy Collins were pretty much dumped by her in this board meeting. It was really sad. It makes no sense. If people want representation, then why not give them who they want? Why give them a hard time? I don't understand that. Additionally, it was said that I brought up, how can the managers be kicking me out while I'm on a designated union day? How can they kick me out, first of all, from the disciplinary hearing, and then how can they kick me out of the break room? And the response was, well, when you're on nonsense, they can do that to you. So in the first instance, when I'm in a disciplinary hearing, how is that nonsense? How am I on any nonsense? What is the report? Of course, the managers say what I'm doing is nonsense. What I'm saying is nonsense. And for a union president to side with them on that is unacceptable. So the other part is the situation with kicking me out of the break rooms while I'm on union payroll. And I'm on union payroll today, and I'm at the union office, right? Again, it's nonsense. I said, so what am I supposed to do? They're kicking me out. I can't file reports. I can't do grievances. And then it was brought up that, well, you can't reschedule. Okay, but I have emails from our president says when there's a conflict, scheduling conflict, that I have to handle it with management. Now it's said that, no, only the president can do it, or it's just too bad. I can't do the job. Then it was brought up that, well, there's union stewards that can do it. I said, well, fine. So when I tell you that I'm at Howard, scheduled to be at Howard, the managers are scheduling this stuff, and they're saying I can't reschedule with the managers. Then I try to reschedule for the president. She doesn't reschedule for them for me. So how do I get from, I start at Howard at 1:30. It might take 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, because we might do a grievance. How do I get to the 2 p.m. at Kimball's shop? And the response is, then you're not fit for the job. You can't do the job. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. And so what I'm asking you all is to let the president know, email her, because she doesn't like the emails y'all are getting. This was brought up. She was really not happy with that. So keep doing it, because it's actually your right to request who you want, right? And that's part of Weingarten. And there's case law to back that up. And I've shared it multiple times, and none of the ATU people acknowledge it. And that's the thing. They don't want you to know the law. They don't want you to know your rights, because what you will do is you will use the law, you will use your rights to contradict their orders and their directives, their illegal directives. I've asked for the payroll. I don't have it. I still don't have it. Now it's been over a year. I still don't have it. Now there was a mention by our Secretary of Treasury that, oh, he's working on that now. So you see, now he's working on it. So that's good. But where'd he go? He left. So I think he went out to get lunch. And of course, I don't have the receipts. I wanted to see the receipt. You know, every month it's the same thing. And then when I mention, can I have the receipts? I know what to do. You know, it's always something. So if I don't say it, they won't bring it up. It's probably sitting on his desk right now. And since I didn't bring it up, he won't say anything. Now, they tell you that I have this bad approach and I'm bad and all this stuff. I'm sitting here in our union office because they believe that isolating me will make me shut up. And I'm not. It's not working. And I want you as a member to not look at me like I'm the problem, but look at me as something that you should be doing. You should be demanding to see the receipts. You should be demanding to see the payroll. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Brother Matt. I'm honored. The great switchman at Howard. Wow. I'm going to cry. But thank you, brother. But, you know, and I'm on you're paying me and the other officers to be off today. So we should be here and we should go over these receipts and these bills and these payroll. But it's not being done. And that's not good, brothers and sisters. At least your elected people should be looking at the receipts and letting you know what's going on with the spending. So tonight, you know, I'll give you all the details. I got 2 pages of notes and cases to discuss with you tonight at 7:30. But I just wanted to share, I just wanted to live stream from the office to just let you know that our union president refuses to defend me when I defend you all. I don't think it's right that she take it personal and let the managers kick me out while I'm representing and refuse to let me represent a worker. We had a worker that wasn't represented, and I was there to represent them at Kimball, and I was off the clock for it. I had emailed the president and said, I can do it at 10 a.m. on my way to Howard. She ignored me. And when I showed up, the GM, the awful, mean, disgusting, cruel person that she is, said, you're not supposed to be here. You have to be here at 2. I said, you scheduled me at Howard at 1:30. I never got any notice about a schedule thing because you've told me, silly GM, that I can't make schedule changes with you. And the president, only the president can. So I notified the president to reschedule it. And the president never notified you? No, email her now, call her now. And that's what I did, and I waited. And then she said, you know what's going to happen if you don't leave. You know, yeah, she's going to call the cops. You know, it's simple. Let President Penny know. Stop trying to make it difficult for me to do my job. This member needed representation, and I was there for them. So I left earlier to go represent them, to reschedule, because I would miss them. There was no way I could get from Howard to Kimball at that time. I would have had maybe 10 minutes. She said, well, you chose to take public transportation. So now I have to take the car away from my wife and wear my car out for this union stuff? No. I'm not going to sacrifice her comfort so that you can let this mismanager make a ridiculous schedule. So I'm really impressed that our union officials have not told me to turn off the phone and get out of here and whatever. So I give them credit for letting me speak to you all on this. And we'll see. There's always a minute or two, but it looks like I'm not going to get the receipts. I'll make a stop back there. I won't try to get you all. I won't try to go in their little office space with this camera. But I'm just going to put this down for a second. I'm going to go see if our Secretary Treasurer's in his office and say, hey, can I see the receipts, please? So I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, so, I asked, he's not there, so I asked our Assistant Secretary Treasurer, and yeah, she said she doesn't know where he is, and only he would be able to give me the receipts. So, he's probably not. He's probably out to lunch, so. Yeah, it is ridiculous, Sister Nicole, all of this. Right. I know it's like these managers get so much better treatment in our executive board meeting than the members. It's so sad. These repairmen had tons of grievances, totally unjust grievances. I mean, these managers are writing up some of the best workers on BS. And nothing I could share with would get through their skulls, and they just cut me off. I'm like, well, wait a minute, let's look at the grievance, let's look at the facts in the grievance. Didn't want to hear it. So I can't emphasize enough, brothers and sisters, for you all to go to the membership meeting. I have a bunch of people who I'm going to be calling whose grievances were trashed today. Go to the membership meeting on April 14th. Have all your paperwork with you. Have the grievance with you so you can tell the membership what the facts are. Because a summary is going to be presented. And the summary is a summary. Literally one sentence, half a sentence about something that maybe you explained in 3 paragraphs. That's not sufficient. So I want you to come to the membership meeting on the 14th at 6:30 and present it, okay? Present your grievance and tell the membership why they should overturn what the executive board did. There were a couple votes I missed. I didn't vote on because I just, I get distracted taking notes. But, and sometimes I'm just not even sure about it, and they just go through it so fast. But pretty much everything that was voted no, I voted yes. And some of it was on principle. So I am going to try to save my voice, because tonight we're going to have a virtual union meeting through Zoom. So check your email. Make sure you register with that link. And I'll try to post the registration link here too. so I can discuss in detail things that I learned from these cases and other officer reports, information you need to know about. And it ain't going on Facebook, so it's just going to be whoever registered. Things will change a lot if I'm president, but the way this is done is not going to be like this, this secret society. So I really hope that you all, in big numbers on November 17th, show up and vote, because I'm up against a lot. But if you show up in overwhelming numbers and vote for me, it's going to be hard for them to cheat, because they're determined to make sure I don't win. And it's been said by our vice president, he's going to do everything in his power to make sure I lose. So you all know that you're really the true power, not me, not any elected person, when it comes to a union's function. Those of you who are believers in God, we know that God is the power. But when it comes to just the operation of our union, it's really the membership. So if I win, I'm putting y'all in charge of this thing. I'm not kidding around here. So it's going to be work for all of us. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all tonight. Thank you, Brother John, for recommending the Zoom unofficial union meeting. And I also have unofficial steward classes, too, every month. So make sure you get your email and you register for my email list so you never miss an update.